I'm Adrian from VerticaFilms.
And I am Jack from KoncretArts.
And today we're going to be showing you some basics of Redstone. And Jack has a secret surprise.
Yay! Yeah, guys, so yeah, to get started, move out the way, you're learning. This is the basics of redstone. Redstone powder, just in a little circle here. Yep, that's redstone. Destroy a block, please. And this is how you get it.
This can be found underground in caves or in the earth below level. Is it 16?
I don't actually know, but yeah. So Adrian only knows the bare basics of this. So I'll be teaching him. I'll be teaching him at the same time I'm teaching you guys. So as you can see, it's not lit up. So it's not lit up. And if we can move over to the next area here, we have also non-lit up redstone. Within the chest, we've got redstone torches, which I've also got one in my inventory at the moment. And within the bottom right corner, we can show you how to craft it, which is a redstone piece of powder on top of a stick to create your basic redstone torch. I can't remember, I think that's just one, unlike torches which you get 4. So if you put this anywhere, it powers it up, as you can see.
And what is this used for?
Powering it up, you can do stuff like doors over here. You could just put this on front of it. But that's, like, some people don't like stuff being so obvious. Some people do dig underneath and do that. But that keeps it open permanently.
So what can you do to stop that?
You can create a button, a lever, or a pressure plate, which also shown in this chest how to craft. So the pressure plate's two bits of stone together, like left and right. A button's 2 bits of stone together, top and bottom, and a lever is a stick on top of a piece of cobblestone, which also lets you do this. So a button. Hey, look, student, you have to listen. A button lets you open a door for about a second or two, and it automatically closes behind you. But some people don't like this because it can be kind of a struggle to get in and out within time. Like, some people can't just simply do this. The other things are levers, which are turn on, it stays open, turn off, it stays closed.
Reach.
Go in.
Why can't I hit you?
Because I'm in creative. Another thing is a stone pressure plate, which people move a second. Which people like to disguise usually. So say if you made a house in a cave and there was just stone on the floor, you can't really see that too much if you're just walking straight. And what it does is, as long as stone pressure plates, as long as there's a mob, creature or person on it, it opens. Wood pressure plates, made the same way with wooden, but just with wooden planks, a single item can unblock it. So if you drop an item on it, it can open up and stuff like that.
This is very useful for puzzles and adventure maps, which many people do.
Yeah, like I don't get what you said there. Maybe people do also, but people use these for adventure maps.
That's what I just said.
No, I'm saying why.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Why?
Because say if it was an adventure map and you've just found this door and you can't see the pressure plate, you'd be like, "Ooh, what's through here?" And you're trapped. You're screwed. You're fucked. Unless you got a friend.
Some people also use them, like, for example, in Better Together, you have to figure out challenges by dropping items on things and one person standing on one. You have to have a good imagination, which I don't.
Yeah.
Ow.
So here's the next thing, which was added in quite a late update in the beta, called a redstone repeater. What it does is, yep, you can add... Oopsie.
Idiot.
That was not very smart of me, so damn creative. So if I just find a chest, there you are. Okay. So you create these by doing this. So it has to be done in the crafting table. You can do it anywhere. There'll be 3 stone at the bottom going across, 2 redstone torches at each side, and a redstone powder in the middle. And what you can literally do with this is you can add delay to all of your contraptions. So I just need to take this. So literally, say, no, stop student. Say this, okay? This is 1/10 of a second. This is 2/10 of a second, 3/10 of a second, and 4/10. Okay? So if we did 4/10 of a second on each one, it would take how long, Adrian?
16 tenths.
Yes.
Jesus, can't you do maths?
No, I was just asking you. Which is
Okay.
also 1.6 seconds. So say if we let this off here.
There's a creeper coming towards you.
Just run. Just run. Just
And
run.
a zombie.
Just run, I got my bow. Just run, I got my bow.
Oh god. Goddamn creative.
See, look at my ponies. Hey, you still got some of your magma creeps there.
Yes, that was me getting bored with him building all this and spawning blazes and magma creams.
Okay, so here you come over here.
I'm trying to kill these zombies.
Okay, say this. You have to place these down in a certain way, which is facing the current in which this will be going.
You see,
So-
there's like an arrow there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
You see
the
the arrow, which means if I took this away, it wouldn't pass this block because it's going against the redstone repeater.
Yes.
And it should take 1.6 seconds to go around the whole square and back. So look,
Yeah, that was about 1.6 seconds.
but this is a glitch which people find where even if you take away the redstone torch, it still works, which you can make a clock. Which, say if you had a dispenser attached, you could just keep it going by breaking the block, waiting and putting it back in. As you can see, it's going in circles. And if you took this off and attached a dispenser to it or something like that,
Well,
it
why
would...
don't you do that, Jack?
Okay, I will.
Make it dispense villagers and then we can kill them.
No.
I like killing villagers.
So you can make a trap to make us rich. So I should say,
Diamonds!
every 1.6 seconds you get a diamond from the dispenser unless he tries to take them out of the dispenser. And you can right click this, which also speeds it up.
Blaze rods! Dirt!
And you can't go too quick with dispensers, because otherwise the clock will break. So yeah. And another thing is, after 14 blocks, redstone loses its power. Okay? Come on,
14
see-
blocks.
Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Oh, 15 blocks then. Okay,
Huh.
after 15 blocks, it loses its power. But what a redstone repeater can be used for is if you don't mind the 1/10 of a second delay. 1 second, I just got to do some sharpshooter stuff over here.
Oh, scheiße. Nice shot, Jack. Can you make any redstone traps to get rid of these creepers?
Not in this video, student. This is basic.
Ow.
So what this can do is, say if you had 15 blocks, but you needed it to travel further and you didn't mind 1/10 of a second delay. You could follow along to where you think you would like to add one in, and it can reset the power as soon as it goes in.
That's amazing!
Yeah, obviously Adrian knows all this stuff, so you can just say that. And break my heart. Anyway, so there's many things you can do with this. You can do traps, you can do awesome things. Okay, so now it is time for me to show you one of them awesome things.
The secret of Jack.
WTF, man.
You're supposed to do maniacal laughter.
Ooh.
No, that sounds like burping.
Shut up. Anyway, so let's head down into... Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Magma creams!
Let's say we was on a server, which we kind of are, but let's say it was a open public server.
And you don't want people coming into your house.
Yes. So what these are pistons. There's the normal and the sticky.
That's the sticky, the one with the green stuff, and that's the normal.
So to create pistons, I will probably show you now if I can remember it right.
Ooh, iron.
Hey guys, just makes it easier. I will put a link in the description for pistons and sticky pistons. All you do for sticky pistons is you literally put a piston in the crafting bench with a slime ball.
Yep.
What these do is, say you had 2 blocks in front of them, you could come over here, student. Oh, you're there. Damn end. Teleporting out of water. So if I powered this, it would place a block there. If I pulled it back in, it would just leave the block there.
Because it's not sticky.
Yeah, that's the normal piston. Powering a sticky piston, it'll push the block there, and it'll bring it back. So Adrian's now just humping a block.
I'm trying to fall off the block.
Okay. So yes, this is a contraption which people like to use with sticky pistons. So if we come in here, 1, 2.
It's cozy.
And knock this back 2 blocks whilst Adrian's get out.
I'm trying to show people who watch my videos, which are much better than your videos.
Hey, so I'll just open this up. So you'd put 2 sticky pistons here, 2 sticky, whoa, misplay, whoa, spazzing out mouse, 2 sticky pistons here, okay, which you can then connect, get out of my way, back, stand there, good student. So then you can open this up. You don't need to open all this up, this is just to show both viewers how it works. And there's another thing which Adrian probably doesn't know, which you can also do with redstone repeaters. Redstone repeaters can be used to power single blocks. Okay, so
what does that mean?
People sometimes put stuff going like this, then have to put it going over the top like this, and you know, all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the easy way to do it. All you have to do is put block here and block there.
Where?
Okay? Like this. You put a block on the second piston.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Then what you do is you have a simple thing leading into there.
But it's going to create a delay.
No one minds the delay when it comes to simple building. Then this should power both, see?
Yep. I see. That is very nice.
But what we would want to do is also
put it on the other side. So
nope. First, not that yet. First, should this work? I don't know. No. So we would like to push this over and put this here and put the redstone repeater here, which then still, oh yeah, I did not place this here.
There we go. So what does this do?
Adding the redstone repeater in the top, people think it's messy if, say, the top one came out, then 1/10 of a second later the bottom one came out.
Ah.
So adding that up there, it looks nice and clean, and they are taken away and replaced. So if we did the same on the other side, which would be this. Ah no! This.
It's daytime! Yay!
So say this was my and Adrian's little base, which was actually amazing, but it was in a little cave like this. We would want to do this for purely for protection from griefers and stuff like that, because, you know, most people don't like griefers. So we now have this on both sides. And to get the redstone repeater to work, you have to have a block coming out, so you'd have to lead it this way.
Okay.
But seeing as you will probably, we could block this up now. So seeing as you would probably have a wall there like this, it wouldn't hurt to just do this.
But how do you activate it remotely?
We'll show you. So now you have this little area back here. Okay, it's pretty easy. You have one bit of redstone there, a redstone repeater on top, so it's like a little stair thing. And you just have a repeater going into that block to power that redstone, and this redstone with redstone coming off of it. Okay, so with this on both sides, So here. And so this came off here. And we had redstone there. We could now start to lead this down. So I just need to fit in here.
Underneath the thing, so you can't see it.
And I went straight past the block.
Hello.
So would you please excuse me? Thank you, and I'll open this up to... Oops, sorry. Can you place down a torch, please?
Don't have any.
Okay, I got one.
Alright, there we go.
Okay. So now we have got this area.
You need to put a redstone repeater.
I don't. Because they will both connect within the middle.
Oh,
now,
okay.
Also, forgot about this. We will also raise this up by 1. So it's only 1 block underneath the actual floor.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So then, what you can do is, you don't want to put a block here because it blocks off the currents on the other sides of the blocks. So you'd have to have it up here.
Yep.
And over here you'd have to have it here. So as you can see, that's blocked off. But you still have to have redstone there, which you would then cover up via this.
And now you place a lever somewhere.
Yes.
Or a button, but that can be dangerous.
Yeah. But pistons can squish you, so if you get stuck within the middle. As you can tell, we just put the redstone down here, so you can also lead stuff to different places. So say if it meets in the middle here, you could have it leading directly in front of this area.
And then going up into a lever.
But you don't need to bring it up.
Ah, why is that?
Because it should. Don't blame me if it doesn't. But
I will blame
should work
Oh.
just like this. So say now if we have our base, hey, the other side, we would want to block this in,
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
and you now have your base, the other side, hidden, away from people. You only have these 2 blocks shown, which would naturally show up in caves anyway. So you know you could just go build this out.
So
Try not to do what I just did and go back into your thing.
yeah, redstone. So now you could try to... Could you replace the lever with a pressure plate, which would look more natural?
Yes, you could move it forward here. So, you know, they were both
Yeah.
here. Then you should be able to put 2 pressure plates on the front of that.
Whoa, do you have any? Yeah.
Which also means that it turns on. Which makes you have to build an inverter, which if we come down here, if you just look from up there.
I have to get
There you
up.
go, here it is.
Thanks.
Okay. What an inverter basically is you have a block here. Okay.
Mhm.
This will keep it on.
Mhm.
Wait, is this the right way around? I can't remember inverted perfectly. So when you press this, it stays on. Okay. Okay. Don't blame me if I can't teach you about the inverters. 'Cause,
Let's just leave it for next episode.
yeah, if we can't do an inverter, it will be within the next episode. So 1 second. Yeah. So as you can see, that side is inverted. Which means if we pull this back here, go back down, and push this here, both these sides should be working. Or not. Which means what you should... This was just working. WTF, man. Okay, so that's open. Stand on it. It shuts, okay?
Yep.
Oh,
Ow.
sorry. Excuse me, please. This side is So I think I have to put it here, so it's got a block which it leads from. Same as this side, so it will lead into the blocks. So as you can see from
yeah, it works now.
So as you can see from this, if you come out,
I can't.
Yeah, I'll open it up for these guys so they can see the pistons themselves. Okay. So if you can see this, come out to show your viewers. Out back here. Okay, cool. And then what you do is you have the square there for both pressure plates, one block below the ground, and they have to be leading to something. If you put the inverter here and here, it wouldn't work because it's just leading to nowhere. It's just going in a square.
Yeah.
So you need to have them leading off. And what it basically does is putting a block with a torch next to it means that when these are powered by the piston, by the pressure plates, it will power this block, which unpowers the redstone torch, sending a vibe to the pistons, telling them to unpower, which is opposite to before.
Yes, which is very nice.
So if we block this up, hey.
Can you use sand?
Yep. Excuse me. It still works with sticky pistons.
Like sand has gravity.
Yep. But I believe if you took away one, yeah, it would still just fall.
Well, this is...
See you guys? So say if you had your little base in here. The thing is, another thing that you would have to do is...
put a thing on the other side, yes.
Have it lead through here if it can. Which should also work again. So you just bring it through with a square things, the like figure 8 things, and put them there.
Yay!
Works again. So all you'd have to do is block this up, guys, and you know you have a hidden piston. Oops.
Except for it makes no sense because one half of it's made of sand. Well, thanks Jack for showing me this, and I wonder what you cook up for the next episode.
Oh yeah, guys, and how often will we be doing this?
We will be doing this weekly, right? Am I right?
Weekly, or maybe 2 times a week if it's a small contraption.
Yes, you are right. And
as you probably know, Adrian from Vertica Gaming has Verticast, what is it again?
YouTube.com/VerticaFilms, and then there's a big subscribe button that you will click and they will give you a cookie. You will get a cookie, it's true.
You won't get a cookie if you do that from Tesco's. You're joking. So
there's a big subscribe button in Tesco's for VerticaFilms, you just have to get a laptop there.
So what he has been doing is a Technic pack tutorial, which I will be joining him on a server as soon as we get a server to work.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to bully Jack this time because he bullied me a lot.
Yeah. So literally, what we do is in Technic pack, Adrian teaches me. In Redstone, I teach him.
Yep.
Because he knows more about the Tekkit and Technic. I know more about the Redstone. No, I'm one of them people that was in the beta and didn't play mods.
Yes, you are one of the strange minority that everybody wants to murder. I'm joking.
Yep, you got your little base behind here. So yeah, guys, hope to be seeing you next time on tutorials powered by Redstone.
And watch my videos; they're better than Jack's.
No, not.
And yeah, hit that big subscribe button. It will help us
for both channels, please. Yeah.
Once we get 100 subscribers, we'll do something special, right?
Yes.
Something very special.
Yes.
So bye, guys.
We will release a porn video of us too.
No. Bye bye. You just lost a lot of subscribers.